Hey, what's up? This is DJ Mikas here for WeMakeDanceMusic.com. Tonight I got a pretty amazing tutorial for you about our mastering chain. Basically, this is a chain that is ready for you to put any of your track in and everything. It's pretty easy. All the plugins are here. I'll give you a little run through. It's simple. Here I got my multimeter. Here I get my loudness meter, and I get the first part of the chain right here, which is a Rec 6 EQ. It's a good EQ and everything, doesn't affect the frequency too much or anything. I'm using it for summing purpose, so I make sure that when I EQ, I still have the maximum volume that's being sent to the chain here and everything. Right after that, I do have this C1 that is there for you if there is some bass trouble in your track and everything, or something that is very too prominent. It will take care of it and everything. It's got a very high ratio of 25:1, so it will take care of the bumps and stuff like that. So this is one part of it and everything, and for us we're gonna go straight to the second part, which is this one, the L3. It's the first part of the maximization. I want to take the peak and just tame them down and everything before I go into this Linen B here. Linen B here's got our setting into it. The setting are made to optimize the punch, have a nice punchy kick and everything, have a nice bass presence and everything. Like I said, you can buy this mastering chain on our site, WeMakeDanceMusic.com. After that, I'm going to a center, which is an amazing plugin. I want to put the low end more at the center, put the punch more like at the top end and everything on the sides and everything. It's an amazing plugin, again, made by Waves. It's all Waves plugin, of course, all the time. After that, I get a really nice Twig Child, which is a replica of a Fairchild and everything. This is really gluing the track together and everything. Really brings some presence and everything without being over compressed. Again, we never use it to the extreme. We always want to give a touch. You don't want to compress minus 10 dB. You just want to touch it maybe at the top, maybe 4 or 5 dB again. So this is another phase. Then we had a bit of some SSL. I always found this particular, the SSL G channel, had some nice width, it had some nice balance, kind of brings some balance to the whole thing and everything. I like to clip it a little bit because it doesn't really matter, because in the digital world at 96K and 24 bits, you can go to easily +8 without having any artifacts happening and everything. So with this, we brought a little more bass presence and everything, a little bit of high frequency, like kind of shear to it and everything, nothing too much and everything. Keep on progressing to the track. Then, of course, we get the piece. That is very important, but again, because it is a deep house track, I don't want to push it too much. So you can see our loudness meter is still okay. You can see here, I'm bringing it up a little bit and everything. It seems a lot maybe, but it's not extremely loud compared to some commercial recording, which will stay up in the red all the way and everything. So then I had this one. This one is not mandatory and everything, but I like to put it in there. It's just brings some kind of warmth to the track and everything. I use a plugin that is included with this one that is called Levine Track Warmer. You should try it out onto your mix. It's gonna bring everything some nice warm, make everything even cleaner and kind of just bring some warmth to the mix and everything. That's pretty amazing. And then we get, of course, the glue, which is the SSL compressor. It's not mandatory, but again, something I like to add at the end. Then we get another L2 to make sure that the comp is not clipping the main out. As I told you earlier, it is a deep house track, so I really don't want to push it too much. So you can see here the loudness is staying at around -10, maybe -7 to -10 dB average, which is pretty good. You can see here the spectrum is pretty heavy, pretty heaven, but there's still a bit more presence on the bass, because of course it's dance music. You don't want to make everything linear and everything. You have to have some presence and everything. So I do really hope you enjoyed this little tutorial and everything. I am Mikas for We Make Dance Music, and this is our Waves mastering chain. It is available on our site. I will put up this package for the deep house one, which is ready for deep house, that I think will work very well and everything. You will be able to buy that for $6.49, which is very cheap for like a little hand to help you master your music. Really, this is very important to be able to master your music properly. If you try with some of the software, you might overdo it and everything. I think it's important to just add a touch, preserve the original quality of the track with just making it shine a little bit and everything. And I think with those plugins, with the explanation we have, where we have a little document with it that explains the function of every plugin, what you can do with it, what not to do with it, and this is enough element to get you on the right track to make your music sound better straight from your headphones or your little home studio and everything. I mastered that in our studio, which is very well acoustically treated and everything, with very good speakers, subwoofer and everything, and this is proper. So I wish you good music production and enjoy.